we're going to hear from the Philippines, and Dr. Amy will speak through another transformation that's happening there. Again, in the Philippines, it's a local government that manages resources for primary care, but she'll speak through re-devolution. If you've ever heard of devolution, you can also have re-devolution, where they increased the resources flowing to the primary care, to the local government level to enable them to carry out the functions that should be happening at that level, and ring fencing some resources through the special health fund. And Dr. Amy will speak through that transformation in more detail.
Okay, good afternoon. Before I start, is there anybody from the Philippines here in the group? Okay, so now you can back out my presentation. Okay, so as mentioned, the Philippines underwent several devolutions. The first devolution was in 1991, and then there was another devolution sometime I think in 2022, and the results are just the same. There is never enough funds for the local government units to implement primary health care services because they are dependent on their internal revenue allocation coming from the national tax allocation, and it goes to several programs, not only in health, it goes to education, health, among others. So finally, in 2019, the Universal Health Care Act introduced reforms to ensure access to healthcare services, ensure financial protection, and improve the governance. This is with the goal of achieving our health outcomes. The main aspect of that reform is the integration of local health systems into a province or citywide health system for better coordination and management of resources. Vital to this financial integration is the consolidation or pooling of funding resources or subsidies. So it includes funds coming from the national government, such as the Department of Health, funds coming from PhilHealth reimbursements and capitation, LGU budgets, and other financial grants through a cooperative undertaking. So the province, together with its member municipalities, should agree that they will join the network. This is to augment the LGU funds intended for health. So through the leadership of the Provincial Health Board, under the governor, the Special Health Fund is being managed by this group so that there is a proper allocation of funds to different municipalities. And to support this, they have the Management Support Unit, headed by an accountant, which provides administrative support like planning, purchase, resources, etc. And together with this province and citywide health system and the financial integration, there is a good planning procedure now that we are doing for the local government units. So the local government units identifies their 3-year needs. So we call it the local investment plan for health. It's a 3-year plan in which they will identify from where they can get resources. So the Department of Health provides non-financial grants to that plan, like human resource for health, infrastructure development,